And here we go. Let's talk about what's coming to Shudder for September. But first of all, let me get you a little more excited for even beyond September. October, I already know there will be a few things. The new season of Creepshow Season 4 is coming in October. That's been confirmed, and it's been like a year and a half since the last season, so it's about time. I'm excited for that, and I should be doing episode reviews with no spoilers each week before it comes out. That's if I can get the screeners. The other thing is they already announced that VHS 85, the found footage film, will also be hitting Shudder in October. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to that one, and those have been pretty good for the most part. And then I'm sure we can all count on having a Halloween special from Joe Bob and Darcy for the last drive-in. If they didn't do that, that would be weird, because at this point, it is definitely tradition. So, just a few things to look forward to, but I'm mainly here to talk about September. Gonna tell you off the bat, this is not everything that's coming for September. I have confirmed with Shudder, with my contact at Shudder. Shout out to Jessica Nicola, who's very nice and very helpful and a wonderful person. I confirmed that they only kind of send out like the highlights. I don't really understand the strategy. I think they should really send a list of everything. But like the first of each month, they kind of post a full list of what's there. So with August, what I announced versus what was actually put on the service was like double. So just know that what you're hearing is only some stuff that's coming. I asked if in the future they can send out the entire list. Jess is looking into it. Thank you for looking into it, Jess. I hope they do that. I hope they take that suggestion, because I think it's just better to kind of hype people up that way. It's good for them. I don't know. So anyway, first I'm going to jump into, for September, what's coming for their Shudder exclusives and originals. A reminder, these come out on Fridays now. I put out no spoiler reviews that Monday before they come out. Now, that said, this first one I'm going to go over, I might not have it out on Monday because I don't have the screener yet for some reason. Trying to get that solved, and when I get it, if I get it late, I might not be able to get it out on Monday, but I'll try my best. At the least, I can probably get it out, I don't know, like Wednesday, Thursday, if I get it. We'll see. And that movie is Perpetrator. Perpetrator is coming on, well, next Friday, September 1st. Johnny Baptiste is a reckless teen sent to live with her estranged aunt Hildy. On the event of her 18th birthday, she experiences a radical metamorphosis, a family spell that redefines her called forevering. What? A family spell that redefines her called forevering. I don't know. Redefines her called forevering. Okay, it's just weirdly written, sorry. When several teen girls go missing at her new school, a mythically feral Johnny goes after the perpetrator. That kind of sounds interesting. I am interested in that. The next one is Bloodflower, and this one is coming September 8th. A young apprentice healer tries to suppress his supernatural abilities so he can fit in with the other kids, but when a malicious spirit breaks out in his apartment, he decides to use his abilities while dark family secrets are revealed. Interesting. I believe that is a Malaysian film, so just no subtitles on that one. Then the next one is Elevator Game, coming Friday, September 15th. This one's directed by Rebecca McKendry. For people who don't know that name off the top of their head, the film Glorious, about the glory hole at the rest stop. Funny movie, which pretty good. Same director, so you might want to check this out. So Elevator Game coming on the 15th. Follows socially awkward teenager Ryan, who discovers that the night his sister disappeared, she had played the elevator game, a ritual conducted in an elevator, surprise, in which players attempt to travel to another dimension using a set of rules that can be found online. Ignoring warnings, he resolves to follow and find her. That sounds interesting. Very much into that. And it seems like it might be sticking with her theme of like Glorious, of trying to use like one location, which is cost effective. So the next one, glad to see this one coming because I was thinking about renting it on Vudu to do a review on, and that is The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, which is coming Friday, September 22nd. Vicaria is a brilliant teenager who believes death is a disease that can be cured. After the brutal and subtle murder of her brother, she embarks on a dangerous journey to bring him back to life. Inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the dramatic thriller thematically challenges ideas of life and death following a family that, despite the terrors of systemic pressure, will survive and be reborn together again. It seemed interesting to me, which is why I was thinking about renting it already. The next one is called Nightmare, and this one is from Norway, I believe, so subtitled, and that's coming September 29th. Mona and Robbie are a young couple in love. Robbie has just landed his dream job, and they scored an amazing deal on a spacious, if rundown, flat. Never mind that it requires quite a bit of renovation. Never mind the neighbors' constant fighting and screaming baby. Never mind that Mona is suddenly plagued by night terrors, which grow more intense every time she falls asleep. Robbie is eager to start a family despite Mona's hesitation. Eventually, Mona's issues spiral dangerously out of control as she becomes convinced that she is being attacked by a mythical demon, the Mare, intent on possessing her unborn child. Doesn't sound appealing to me, but you also never know. It's not my type, but it could be well done. We'll find out. All right, so here's what's coming to Shudder, some of it. This one's never been on there before, and I highly recommend. If you have not seen this movie, make sure you watch it. Coming September 4th, The Autopsy of Jane Doe by Andre Overdahl, who also did Troll Hunter. It is awesome. I think he also did the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark one. A father and son, both coroners, are pulled into a complex mystery while attempting to identify the body of a young woman who is apparently harboring dark secrets. Again, it is awesome. Check it out. I love it. The next one is another one I've seen that I thought was pretty solid. It got a lot of hype when it came out originally in 2020. Relic, that is coming September 4th. A daughter, mother, and grandmother are haunted by a manifestation of dementia that consumes their family's home. I think there are a lot of people who would like it. Check it out. Then the next one, very weird, kind of trippy. I actually ended up watching it when I was going through like the worst parts of having my anxiety issues, like really out of control, like panic attacks. And this movie actually almost set off a panic attack. So it was a little risky that I was watching it at the time. I did do a no spoiler review for it if you want to find that. But Come True, I do remember enjoying it. That's coming September 11th. A teenage runaway takes part in a sleep study that becomes a nightmarish descent into the depths of her mind and frightening examination of the power of dreams. It's very interesting. Then the next one is also coming on September 11th. That is The Hallow. I've seen it. It's been a while. I think I remember liking it. A family who moved into a remote mill house in Ireland finds themselves in a fight for survival with demonic creatures living in the woods. I think it's Michael Thewlis in it, I think. I don't know. Or Timothy Thewlis. I don't remember. The next one is coming September 18th. This is a wild movie. The end of this is wild. This is definitely a movie that people should check out. It's very weird. Very out there. Kill List. It was on Shudder before, but if you didn't watch it then, watch it now. Nearly a year after a botched job, a hitman takes a new assignment with a promise of a big payoff for 3 killings. What starts off as an easy task soon unravels, sending the killer into the heart of darkness. Very interesting. And then the next one I've not seen, I don't know anything about, also coming September 18th, The Crescent. After an unexpected death in the family, a mother and son struggle to find spiritual healing at a beachfront summer home. Doesn't sound like my thing, but if you know otherwise that it is good, let me know. Next one coming on September 25th, The Djinn, which I think I've heard about this one and was interested in seeing it. A mute boy is trapped in his apartment with a sinister monster when he makes a wish to fulfill his heart's greatest desire. Jinn, making wishes, you know? And then the last one that I have on here for the highlights is also coming on September 25th. This is one I've been meaning to see for a while. I heard really good things about it when it came out. The Vigil. A man providing overnight watch to a deceased member of his former Orthodox Jewish community finds himself opposite a malevolent entity. So that is all I have for what's coming in August. I guess September. We're in August right now. September, coming in September. Hi, I do videos. Sorry. But September 1st, I guess we will find out everything that's coming to Shudder. And hopefully for the October one, they will tell us everything that's coming. I'll put out another video for that when I get everything. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you're excited about. Let me know what you recommend for what's going to be on Shudder for September. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Or if you just want to talk about horror stuff in general, we can do that as well. But do me a favor, hit subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate that. That's how you can repay me for this free content. Hit the notification bell button because then you'll know when I'm putting up new videos. But thanks for checking this out, and until next time, keep it brutal.